Mic check, mic check. How does it sound? Are we professional these days? New mic, absolutely, yeah. Look at me go. Let me fix the green screen. Wait, I'm bugging out 1 second. Oh my god. We are officially live feed update. Is it a sure? Sure thing, Brando. You know it. Absolutely. It was expensive. And if it's not good, I'm gonna be furious. Is your mic bedazzled too? No, but that was my idea. I don't know if you all will believe that, but it was my idea. Thank you, Heather, for the 9 months. Thank you, Bubblegut, for the tier 1, 2 months. Cory would drink. We gotta use Cory would drink more, especially drinking the Mountain Dew Zero. What I love about Mountain Dew Zero is how objectively healthy it is in large quantities. That's my favorite thing about it. Sure is worth it. Sounds so good. I think it sounds pretty good. Is the episode on at 8:30? Is it 8:30 or 8? But we're gonna hang out before the episode, chat, watch the episode, chat after the episode, and call it a day. We gotta decorate my new stream room. It's a bit of an Amazon stream. It's been a long time since we've done an Amazon stream. 8:30? Okay. But I want you guys to understand, when it comes to this Amazon stream, I don't have to acknowledge any of your voting. This is my room, but you guys can have suggestions. One thing I want you guys to get ready for is a stream we're doing probably sometime next week. America and myself Halloween costume stream, where you guys got to give us the best couples costume idea you have. Thank you, Nelly, for the prime. So if you guys want to get those in the chamber, please do. Hopefully not as bad as decorating the dorm room. So basically, just so you guys have some time to prepare, the assignment that we're looking for, the assignment is, it has to be something that has a lot of character to it. Now let me show you something that has a good amount of character. Okay, I understand I'm muted on that one. I have to fix that right now, so bear with me, okay? I'm going to go there and be silent for a second, but I will be able to fix it. Alright, we're back.
Literally.
Anonymous, thanks for gifting ADog956 a sub. Halloween costume sponsored by Yandy. What's Yandy? I'm going to click on this link. I assume you wouldn't send me, like, porn in my chat. Oh, okay. Well, you actually did send me porn in my chat. That's crazy. She says, don't. Too late. Thank you, Endow, for the 9 months. It's not porn, but they're very lingerie inspired. So actually, I'm glad America brought it up, because that's not what I want. I don't want you to send, like, hey, America, here's the lingerie I want you to wear for Halloween. That's not the assignment. Just to be very clear. We don't take requests on that kind of thing. Ned, what do you think of the audio? Is it soothing? Save your links for now. Save your links for now. What about a sexy costume? Those are fine, but we just got to find the line. Also, kind of weird I've gotten no congratulations on the Clock Tower game. Winning as the demon. Y'all know how nervous I was to be evil? And yeah, look, two things can be true at once. Claire could be the MVP, but I could also get some props. Claire won for you. I predicted your comment before you left it. You too, Heidi. We congratulated you in the moment. Shut up. People still talk about Amelia Earhart crossing the Atlantic. Or almost crossing the Atlantic. Did she cross the Atlantic successfully and then didn't the second time? It wasn't just in the moment, is the point. We still talk about Dan Giesling. Similar accomplishments with a different scale. So I listened to Heisem's full RHAP interview. I'll tell you what. It was amazing. I think he's a great guest. Can I say something bold? And this is something that I don't think the chat's going to find popular, because a lot of you guys are very critical of Heisem and his psychoanalysis. I don't know if it's that deep. Like, I think the ethical arguments against Heisem's analysis, it's like, I think it's fine. And I think especially the comments towards me were so beyond fine and funny. I think,
Literally,
you know.
fuck off.
Thank you, Blanquita, for the tier 1. I appreciate you. Do you think you can beat Quinn in a fight? All right. Someone send me the clip of everyone yapping about me in America, because we gotta watch this as a collective, as a pentagon. BB Izzy _ what _ is this? It's like there's different tiers of subscriptions. Everyone's tier 1 though, because cheapo depot. All right, we got the clip. I will say I don't think that's you, Izzy, but it's very possible. Like, that does feel like the type of username you'd make. All right, let's watch this. This is also subscriptions. 1 second. Okay, let's watch this clip.
Want to be friends with from previous seasons?
Turner and Tyler.
Who do you want to be friends with from previous seasons? Okay.
It gives your vibe for sure.
Wants to be
for
friends
sure.
with Tyler and Turner.
Tyler for
Yeah,
sure.
I want them to like me so desperately. I want to be friends with Kat Dunn. That'd be
You
so
know what?
cool.
Have you ever thought they might want to be desperately friends with you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Quinn's like, who do I want to be friends with? The top 5 most active Twitter accounts on BB. See ya, Izzy. It's like, I want to be Kat Dunn, Jessica Milagros, Cory in America, Izzy these days, honestly.
I
Like,
hope
I
so.
think, yeah.
They see
Tyler,
you
I
on here
feel like
and
would
they think you're
definitely be
a
your
cool
friend.
cat.
I feel like Casey and Tyler are chill, and I feel like Casey
I'd
would
love
also
to
want
meet
to be your
Casey.
friend.
I would love
Oh my
Dude.
gosh,
She's so
her
cool.
wife is stunning.
Really?
Yeah.
I would love to meet her.
Doesn't everyone agree this kind of punishment is actually probably really easy, and the people who complain about it are just being dramatic?
Yeah.
I would want to be friends with Cory in America.
Just fucking.
For sure. They're not together, are they?
I think they.
Yeah, they are. They're living together.
Yeah.
That was just the cutest. Like, they geeked out over the most strange things. They were so their love was so pure. Like,
Oh my god.
and it
Wait. They're talking about who? Whose love is pure?
Yeah.
Who's that?
that was just the cutest. Like, they geeked out over the most strange things. They were so their love was so pure. Like,
Oh my god.
I think when Chelsea talks about how pure our love is, she probably is not referring to the dry humping. She probably wasn't a feedster like that. She only saw, like, the recap episode segment.
and it slowly grew, and she became. You could see the moment she became obsessed with him.
Dude. The day.
The moment she became obsessed with me, the second I won the double eviction. You thought the dry humping was pretty pure? That's a ban. Get that filth out of my chat.
That they kissed. I had
Oh my
there's
gosh.
tweets where it's like LeBron James hugging the
This is his,
NBA
like, 7th
finals,
time.
and he's crying.
Yeah.
And it's like
This is like Quinn's 7th time bringing up this tweet.
Steph Curry crying into it. It's Kobe Bryant holding it.
Yeah.
I tweeted that and I was like, I've dreamt of days like these. I was like so happy for them.
I was so happy
I
for
was like,
them.
nerve representation.
I feel like I would be really bad at like being in this role, watching someone do the punishment, because Angela like stops to like talk. I'm like, Angela, you gonna get going? Like,
Nation, we're up, baby.
Yes.
That being
Because they
said-
would geek out over the just
Yeah,
the
we found the
nerdiest
tweet
things
day one.
together.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
she was super duper smart.
Oh yeah, she's a
Beyond.
Yeah.
she's so intelligent.
Yeah.
Their
I love when
shower
you brought up,
moment
you're like,
was
imagine if
hilarious.
one vote, it's literally
She
America.
Why would she? Why would she
She's like-
drop to the floor in the shower? Like, come on up.
hilarious. They're so
Cameron asked me the same thing. So Cory, why'd she drop? What? So what was going on there? What was that about? I think Chelsea's asking it with a different energy though.
yeah, I want to be friends
Too
with
good.
them.
Great people. Yeah.
That being said, the BB 25 versus 26 boxing match, I want Cory.
All right, let's talk about these matchups. Me versus Quinn. Do I have the height advantage on Quinn? Is he shorter than 5'7"? We're about the same size, probably. He's also 5'7". Okay. He's 5'6". All right, that's good. I'm an honest 5'7" and a half.
I think I would smoke him.
I mean, he has the athlete benefit. I assume he has better cardio, but I have pretty good cardio. I think we're probably similar weight at this point. I might be a little heavier, which is helpful. And all of his, like, D1 training is in, like, it's track and, like, soccer. He's not, like, it's not contact sports like that. The only advantage he would have is maybe conditioning. D3, not D1. D1 would be crazy. I think I would have a shot against Quinn. I mean, I think how well he does on the wall is a little bit concerning. He's clearly got some grit to him. But I actually do think physically I've got advantages. I think I'm just a bigger guy, which is a rare thing. My initial instinct is like, oh, he would whoop my ass. He's an athlete, but I don't think so. Just pull his hair.
Him.
Yeah, I would agree.
Our Matt versus their Matt.
Okay. Matt Klotz kills Matt Hardiman. Right? Like, kills him. Matt Klotz would probably try to dodge the fight, but I do think if they were forced to fight, he absolutely crushes him. He's an Olympian. He's way bigger. I don't think that's competitive. I think that's... Let's say me and Quinn is a tie. Quinn and I are a tie. They would just make out. I don't know, America, about that. Matt Hardman would be down. Actually, they both probably would be down. But I think Matt Klotz wins that. So that's 1 point BB25.
Jag versus Tucker.
I think Tucker gets his shit rocked by Jag. I think Tucker is just a little bit more muscular. Jag is very strong, but like what made him so good at BB comps is he's pretty lean. I think Tucker's got more bulk to him. So I think Tucker beats Jag and our Matt beats their Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Me versus Cory.
Who would I go against?
Do you want to fight Riley?
MJ has to be against Riley, and MJ would smoke Riley. It's the only matchup that makes sense.
Oh.
America?
And then America, Chelsea versus America, I think I'd be worried about America. I think Chelsea has a size advantage. I think that would be a little bit concerning. I think America-Leah is the right matchup. I think it's America-Leah and then maybe Mimi. I mean, Mimi-Chelsea is still about as bad as America-Chelsea. But I think Leah and America is the matchup, and I give that to America 10 times out of 10. I think Bowie Jane... Let's you know what? Let's make this shit official. Okay. Let's make it a tweet. Okay. All right, so Cory Quinn is obvious, right? This has to be one. Not you starting discourse. Let's do Matt versus Matt. Let's do Jag versus Tucker. It has to be Cam Jared, right? I mean Cam is so much bigger than Jared though. Cam Heisem? I think Cam Heisem I like more. I think that sounds about more right, or Heisem Cam. And then maybe Jared Cedric. Is this the most even we could be? I think it's Jag Cedric and Heisem Tucker. I think you guys are right. I think it's Jag Cedric, Heisem Tucker. I think this feels about right. Cedric is, well, we're sending Heisem against everybody. Damn, we don't have anyone. They just have too many big guys. Who do we have against Cam? I think it has to be Jared. I think you need Matt against Cam. I think this has to be Matt. And then Jared Matt, maybe. I think this is pretty even, right? Cam. Cameron would get his shit rocked by Cam. BB25 Cameron is like 5'8". Cam is a 6'2" football player. Oh, I forgot about Red. We could put Red in somewhere. Well, there's still Joseph. Red versus Kenny has to be it. It has to be Red versus Kenny. I think this is pretty fair so far. Well, we need Cam against somebody. But does Cam just get a free pass against Joseph? I think Cameron just shits on Joseph. But I think these are like the so-called normal guys. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think Red would put up a good fight, just to be honest. Right? And then the girls would be like America Leah, I think. I think Blue Chelsea feels right to me. Riley McKenzie has to be it. What about Chemo? Am I missing any guys? I put you against Leah. Is there any other guys who I could put against Chemo? Or because we have Luke. I'm not putting Luke against anybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we only have 7 guys is the problem. Kirsten Rabina, there's such a height difference there. Izzy versus Chemo, but then we're not having a cross-gender match. Like, it doesn't... I don't like the implication of that. Chemo has a better shot against Cam. I agree with that. We'll leave Joseph out. Or maybe we'll put Joseph against one of the girls. Who the fuck is the Rabina matchup? It has to be Mimi versus Rabina, right? I think Mimi has a big edge there. No, it's definitely Bowie Brooklyn. That's not even a question. Bowie Jane and Brooklyn is clear. Rabina Izzy? Oh, Izzy would wipe the floor. I think it has to be Felicia Angela. That's definitely the answer for that. Because I'm trying to make it as even as possible. You know what I mean? Do you think it's Mimi Tikor? Is Mimi Tikor better? Izzy and Lisa? I like that. That energy seems cracked out. I think Mimi Tikor makes more sense. And then maybe Suri Rabina. Thank you, MF Hood, for the sub.
Literally, fuck off.
I think Suri Rabina is the only. I mean, like obviously Suri has the size advantage, but Rabina is about 20 years younger, 18 years younger. Kirsten versus Joseph. I like that. Do we like the... This is our tiebreaker? I really don't think Blue Rabina makes any sense. Blue has a lot of size on Rabina. Rabina's like 4'11", Blue's like 5'5". I think Blue Chelsea feels very fair to me. You think it's Mimi, Rabina, Suri, Tikor? Does this feel better to y'all? I think Tikor would... I mean... I don't know. This is better? Why are the replies to this going to be crazy? No, I think Leah America is the matchup. Tucker, Rabina, Cory, America. I would not. I think Rabina and America would fight to a standstill. America would have a slight edge, and then Tucker would break me in half. I don't have space for verses. So we're going to do V. No, I think the dash is better. I think the dash is better. Right. People get the idea. People get the idea here. Because let's think about this. We want it to be as even as possible. And the only person I'm leaving out of this, put aside Luke, obviously. Am I leaving anyone out of this? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think this is good. Ainsley, shut up. Put MJ instead of Mackenzie. You want me to put MJ and then do verses for everyone? Is that... You guys are so fucking annoying. Alright, how do we feel about this? Character limit? We've barely gotten it. So who wins and how many? You deleted America? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, Chelsea? Alright. Is there anywhere to cut letters?
Literally, fuck off.
No, you need to have boxing. It has to be boxing card. Now there's 2 blue versus Chelsea's. We're good. Cerebus T. Cora has 2 of them. What? Wait, what? What is happening? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Scally. Oh, wait. Scally, is that my fellow evil team member? I forget your role. The Grandmaster or something? What's up, Scally? Now add hashtag BB26. Yeah. Just so we make sure we get at the heart of the discourse. Where did Izzy and Lisa go? All right. Are we here? Y'all want me to put Ainsley versus Nethergorgon? Y'all clearly are paying for Twitter Blue. And it shows. All right. Good luck, everybody. Just so we're clear, because I'm gonna do this. Cory versus Quinn, I'm gonna bet on myself. 1 point us. Jared versus Matt. I think I have Jared over Matt Hardman. Twitter will be very normal about this, of course. Matt's here. Matt versus Cam. I think Jared would beat Matt. Why do you make them polls? I don't want to make 80 tweets. I think Jared beats Matt. I think Heisem beats the shit out of Tucker. I think Cam probably beats Matt in a fight. Just my gut. It would be pretty competitive, though. I think Jag versus Cedric, I don't know. They're both too nice. I don't think they even fight. Red versus Kenny, I think this is really competitive. I think Cam probably has the edge on Chemo. But I think all the guy fights are pretty even. I think we did a good job here. Cory, Jared, Tucker. You got Tucker over Heisem? Are you kidding me? No way. Watching you craft tweets is like a master at work, or watching a master at work. I agree. Let's see. What are my good tweets recently? This is funny. I said, it takes a real soldier to get an hour 4 of the 6-hour deep dive. Jess said, can we get the cliff notes here? I said, Jag won 7 vetoes. Heisman would beat up the whole 26 gas and come back for me? Yeah. What I was saying was, I thought Heisem did an amazing job on the podcast. His laughs were so disruptive. Like, Rob was trying to find out how to, like, speak over the laugh sometimes to get to the next point. It was so funny. I thought it was so good. I think Heisem's a dream guest. I think he did such a good job. All right. All right, well, discourse has been started. Time to see, oh my god. Why are we already at 11 comments? Uh-oh. All right, 7 of them are people in chat. Okay. All right. Jacksonia says Cory, Jared Heisem, Cam, Cedric, Red, Chemo, America Blue, MJ, Mimi, Bowie. Yeah, I think it would be competitive. Nice. We all agree. Here's the thing. We all agree Kirsten wipes the floor with Joseph, right? We're on the same page? Like, that's not competitive. Okay, good. Just making sure. What cast do you think is the most physically menacing cast of all time? I think Big Brother All-Stars is actually kind of crazy. If you think Will can actually fight, BB20 is kind of crazy, though. Yeah, you got Fessy. Tyler's not that menacing. Brett's pretty big. Winston's like 5'8", though. BB7 has, like, Peak, Kaser, James, Will, Howie. There's no, like, beast. Swaggy's... Do you guys think Swaggy is, like, a huge threat? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Angela and Casey are pretty insane. Jace, of course, Jace is. Yeah, Josh now, not Josh then. Casey would whoop you. She's a fucking challenge champion professional athlete. You kidding me? BB11's got like Russell and Jeff, Ronnie, Brayden. BB7 rewatch. So America and I watched the first 2 episodes yesterday. We're going to watch the final episode of the week today, and we'll have that uploaded probably today or tomorrow. One of the 2. But we've watched the premiere and the veto. God, Big Brother 7 is so good. It's like, in modern seasons, you'd be lucky to get like 3 or 4 people who are good in the DR. It's a season with 14 people who are excellent in the diary room. If they could find it, because Chicken George was not able to find the diary room yesterday. He's walking upstairs. Are you a Chicken George stan? Of course. He's, for that archetype, in terms of like the I have no idea what's going on, kind of Kevin Schluber mold, George is the best person to ever do it. Thoughts on Boogie as a winner? This is one of my Big Brother hot takes. Regardless of what you think of him as a person, I don't think of him very highly. I think he's a very disrespected winner. I think his winning game is very strong. I think people like perception of like it was just Will carrying him towards the end, I don't think is true at all. I think Will's obviously the much, much better player, but Boogie did so much that season. And he was so important socially to like, he was the main connection to Danielle. He was the main connection to Erica. Like, Will was important because Will was able to get in season 6 better, Kaser and Janelle, and even James to an extent. But Boogie had his connections. Like, they really were a dynamic duo. And Boogie won the comps that they needed to win. It might be better than Will's winning game. It absolutely is. But I think most of the reason why people... If people are evaluating Will fairly, I think most of the credit you should give him is for his Big Brother 7 game. His game in Big Brother 7 is incredible. His game in Big Brother 2 shows a certain set of skills. Like, James could have saved BB22. Absolutely not. I don't want James Ryan anywhere near my screen. Anywhere near my screen, my person. But, you know, maybe we'll see him soon. What does T-Core do here, Angela or Leah? My instinct is T-Core is going to nominate Leah because that was her initial instinct. I think that's what she wants to happen. And if she's smart, she wants Tucker out, Leah is the correct person to put on the block. Because people like Quinn and Joseph might consider, you know, saving Leah, which would mean evicting Tucker. What if she puts up Joseph? I think the problem with putting up Joseph is then you leave yourself really vulnerable to Tucker winning AI Arena and everything just falls apart. Because once you put up Joseph, Tucker knows you're fucking with him. Angela wants Tucker out now? I know. Which is good. It gives you another vote, but who knows? I keep feeling like this is Tucker's eviction week. I will say he's having like a bit of a Charlie Lost arc right now where he was like a beloved guy, then he became kind of a villain for a while, but towards his death or eviction, he starts having a lot of really nice moments. Like you have a lot of the Tabina stuff, and he's giving T-Core $5,000, and you know, and now you're like, wait, I don't want Tucker to leave. But I don't know if they do a battle back. I think the way this season seems to me, it seems like a one double eviction kind of season. Like they're going to have one double eviction at the final 6, maybe at the final 7, probably at final 6, and that'll be it. Because they want to keep AI Arena as long as possible, and as long as that's happening, you can't really do a double. If he leaves this week, does Tucker still win AFP? I think so, yeah. I mean, he also, like, there's so many things that factor into winning AFP that y'all wouldn't even consider. Like, him winning this costume is huge for him. Getting the costume, giving T-Core the money, like, he's kind of playing for AFP. Not intentionally, but he is. It's like, I think Matt's, I literally think, like, I watched all of BB25 now. Matt's best segment the entire season was his Josh Duhamel segment. Has a pre-juror ever won? No, but like Cody Nixon got 11th and won. That'd be the same placement as Tucker. Jason Roy was top 3. Yeah. I can see Cedric getting AFP. I think Cedric has no shot. He went out a little bit too early and did not have the edit Tucker had. Howard was top 3. Yeah, you get top 3, but it's about winning it. Angela for AFP? I doubt that is going to happen. That seems unlikely. It seems like a lot of people are giving Cory beats Quinn in their responses. Them hiding the rest of this Angela Fit from us is wild. Yeah, I would love to be in the room for people who make those decisions. I'm kind of curious. All I will say, Quinn stocks are going up. Quinn stocks are kind of way up. Joseph stocks are down. That's the way I feel. Your followers are biased? Absolutely not. They're objective. How dare you? Quinn stock's going up. Joseph stock going down. Just as God intended. Quinn may be finding his second wind. He's finding his second wind too early. Because he's about to be in for a downfall. It's actually very similar to my trajectory, but he's doing it a little bit faster. I had a great start. Then I started doing really bad. Then I got my second wind. Then I petered out in 8th place. Quinn's on my trajectory. He started off hot, but he blew up way quicker than I did. Then he was in a shit spot for a while. Now he's kind of got his second wind. But he still has like 6 weeks left, so... Quinn and Joseph dumb because they're protecting Leah for no reason. I think for Joseph, Leah's actually very important. And for Quinn, like, I think, obviously there's the crush element which exists and is important. Especially Joseph, who's, like, acknowledged it recently. But I do think, like, you're in a house where you're kind of running out of options, and Leah could be pretty important. Quinn and Joseph just want to goat in Leah? I think so. I think it's both, though. They gotta also like her. And I will say, I really liked what Quinn said to T-Core and Chemo yesterday. He was basically advocating for Angela to go on the block instead of Leah, which clearly he just wanted to protect Leah. But he was saying how it's really good to get rid of Angela now because it's going to be really hard to get rid of her in the future. And that's true. That would be a big piece of advice for a lot of people coming into the house in the future that I would give them. I'd be like, hey, if there's someone who's presumably like a GOAT, you need to get rid of them unless you plan on winning the competitions. For Tucker, he should keep Angela in. For someone like Joseph, Angela's a very dangerous player. Same with Quinn. I think Quinn could comp out if he makes Final 6 with no Cam and Tucker. Yeah, he could, but I don't... Like, there's no reason to assume that. Like, comping out is very easy if you're really good at comps. And Quinn seems solid, so he could win some of them, but it doesn't strike me as someone who's going to, like, be able to beat Chelsea in everything, or beat Cam in everything, or beat some of these, like, solid but not crazy good competitors. Tucker probably could reliably comp out. Quinn reminds me of the Riddler. Do you mean the Riddler or the Rizzler? Which one, Margie? I know you said Riddler. I just want to confirm. A mix of the two. That's kind of the way I am viewing it as well. The Riddler from Batman. Okay. Just making sure. I've been on my big Justice binge recently. Is Quinn a nerd or is he just a dork? I think he's more dork than nerd. For sure. We're Costco guys. Boom! Alright, wait, let me ask the question in the chat / poll. All right. Poll is active. Please vote. I would appreciate it. Double chunk chocolate cookie or chicken bake? I got to know exactly the type of chat I'm working with. I know what I think you guys are. I am watching the episode on here, Brenna. Absolutely. All right. The double chunk chocolate cookie is seemingly winning. Eclair says, people voting cookie have never had the bake. What are the main differences between nerd and a dork? I think dork is more like personality traits. Whereas nerd is more hobby-based. Like, nerd is more like I play Dungeons and Dragons and Pokemon TCG. Whereas dork is more like the way you act. Does that make sense? Nerd is smart, dork is awkward. I don't think it's that simple. I get what you're saying, though. All right, are you guys ready to start sending me links? Amazon links. So, just a reminder of the assignment. I am designing my stream room. So we need things for the background, things to decorate it. Think of it as like a nerdy, dorky kind of man cave. I want cool things that you'd walk into a room and be like, that's cool. Why do you have that? Also, I am a bit of a Sabrina Carpenter hater. I'm going to be honest. I've been complaining to America about her for a while. I just don't. Never mind. I don't need to go into it. Some statues of ducks. That kind of vibe, right? My problem with Sabrina Carpenter is, like, I don't see much novelty. Like, she's not. I think she's very, like, run-of-the-mill pop star, and I like some of her songs, but I don't know why she's blown up to this degree outside of just, like, she's a Disney kid pop star. Is that fair? All right, all right. No more, no more, no more, no more. No more links. I'll call for them in a second. I've got like 18 links open, okay? All right. Now let me check all these links to make sure no one has sent me some crazy shit. All right. Nintendo Switch throw pillows and the back are Game Boy things. They're kind of cool. No featured offers available. I can't even buy these. I'm not. First of all, America and I are not like friends with benefits. We're not married. This doesn't apply to us. Do we have a color scheme? No, we're creating the color scheme now. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Every time you reach your hand and you're scared it's gonna, like, shut. I like how you can hang the key on the tusk. Alright, my mom wants a lot of LED lights. Okay. I like it. I don't think I need this, unfortunately, in this room, and America won't let me have it outside of the room. I like this idea. I don't like Mario. I love Mario, but I don't think I want this. But I need like some sort of wallpaper like this. Thank you, Colleen, for the 8 months. This is pretty cool. I already have 3 ducks. I don't know if I need more ducks. It's going to be a stream room / guest room. It's going to be a stream room. And we might get a futon to throw a guest in there every now and then. But it's a stream room. This is pretty cool, though. There's a very specific kind of person who would get this. And they'd be like a photography major who carries around like a satchel and wears like a green bomber. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? You guys, this person I'm describing, can you visualize them? Yeah, his name's Peter, probably. It's not a bad concept to get, like, because I wanted something people could sleep on. I don't know if this is the one I'd want, but I do like this kind of thing. Sofa bed is practical, yeah. See, this is kind of cool. The Ocarina of Time thing's kind of cool. But this one we've seen a million times. I like TJ Maxx. I don't like this one specifically. No boys allowed by order of management. Absolutely not understanding the assignment. All right, more links. Let's go. Get them in. I'm looking at Mike's link. It says Amazon.com/a large funny wild boar figurine animal candy bowl for an office desk. I'm not clicking on your shit, Mike. All right, all right, all right. No more, no more, no more. I'm cutting you guys off. I've got my links. I've got my links for this round. There's like 10 of them. Or there's like 15 of them. Stop it. No more. Someone sent me a link I gotta do a captcha for. Oh no. No more links. Stop it. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got. Kid Rock American flag. I don't think this is the kind of vibe I'm trying to put out. I don't think this is what I want. Okay. Eat, sleep, game, repeat. The only fear is no Wi-Fi. Just 5 more minutes. Loading. Blame it on the lag. Blame it on the lag is kind of funny. Oh, wait. So I have to buy all of them? You are kind. You are strong. You are smart. You are brave. I kind of like this one. Just the positive affirmations. You are kind. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get this, but I think it's I like the direction. Never argue with a woman. If you win, things might get worse. Okay, so when I say I want a man cave, I don't want to make it a misogyny cave. You guys understand? It's not an anti-woman cave. Next. I don't think I need this. I don't think this is what I want either. Cat cave. Okay. It's cute. Okay. I'm not an Attack on Titan guy like this. I've watched first half of the first season. Big Brother is watching you. No. Absolutely not. This would be cool. I think I will get this, right? Have this guy in the background. This would be cool. The problem is this looks fake. Like, is it a cardboard cutout? I gotta see the reviews. No reviews. That's good. Officially licensed with sound? What the? Oh, it is the CBS store. Quinn had it in his intro. I think I gotta get it. Brianna, thanks for the prime. Fuck it. Let's get it. Alright. Pac-Man. It's cute. It's cute. But I don't think so. Like, this is... Like, okay. Here's the thing. What do you guys think of, like, the actual, like, gamer aesthetic? I shouldn't be going for that, right? Like with the LEDs and the dim lighting and everything. I don't think that's the idea. Nintendo LED collectible lights. It's pretty damn cool. $20? They're pretty cool. I think it's 6 inches tall. It is pretty tiny. Like, look at a pair of glasses compared to it. It's tiny. A good desk accessory. Yeah, I mean, look, I'll put it in the cart. Okay. All right, more links. More links, please. Oh, not the Billie Eilish verse. No. All right, no more. Cut it off, cut it off, cut it off, cut it off, cut it off. Nah. Anyone typing now? You're too late. This is apparently, so I was out with America, and my dad texts me, I have a new favorite song. Guess. I'm like, that's so funny. It's the most on-brand shit I've ever heard. All right, let's check out what we've got. So we got this. This is pretty cool, no? Twitch.tv/. This is pretty cool. This is Bradley's game room. Is it cringe or ugly? Or cute? Which one is it? This feels like aspiring Twitch streamer shit. You know what I mean? I'm on the fence. It gives 14 average viewers. Yeah, no disrespect. I do think it. I do kind of see that. Are there any good ones here, though? Corywurtenberger's game room open 24 hours. This is kind of cool. Asia has one like it. Yeah, is Asia like Asia? I'm gonna say no for now, but I think it's a cute idea. I'll look into it. This is pretty cool. Thank you for this. Just a sticker on the wall. We are doing a green screen, but we'll take it down all the time. Like, we'll just choose which one we're doing each stream. Just ceramic doves. I don't think this is the aesthetic of the room. Bitch Boulevard? Probably not. Who's investigating my Kindle store? Y'all want to get a... This is what I was doing. in AP Environmental Science. Or no, this is geology. This is a couple years ago. I had to draw this. He's looking pretty cool, but I don't understand. Like, TJ Maxx loves this fucking astronaut. There's like so many different things. It's like a book stop or something. Pasta Lover Club. Just a poster. Okay. So, I have some artists in my chat, right? Some people who are good at some people who have like one or two talents, right? Can somebody actualize my vision? What I want is I want like a super fancy picture frame like you'd put a monarch in, like a royal. But instead of like a really fancy like regal kind of picture frame. And then I want the like actual painting or picture to just be the giraffe emoji. Or the giraffe memoji. The one where he's happy. Which one? This one. This one. Go to Michael's Custom Framing. They'll do it. That is incredibly embarrassing. Yeah, Cory Neck in the chat. I just think this would be awesome. You just have to buy a frame. Yeah. Okay. So that's one of my ideas. Nice one. Go to Pound Town. On the nose. Okay. More links, please. You don't got to send your link multiple times. I'm literally clicking on all of them. Mike, I'm not clicking on the couch. That's not the goal of the stream. All right, stop it. Stop it. Cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. All right, just because I spent so much money on it, let's do another audio check. Is it still good? Noticeably better. It's a good couch, though. Okay. I believe it. Sounds smooth. I'm glad. It was pretty expensive. All right. Let's... My computer's fighting for its life trying to get these links open. There isn't any background noise. That's good. What I don't like is, like, my other mic picked up breathing really bad. Like, it would, like if I go, if I do it like that, it'll pick it up, but like it shouldn't pick up like the smaller ones. Make yourself not look like a ghost. So the new camera will be here tomorrow. Or I already have the camera. I just need the stuff to make like a really nice camera now. So I think the stream setup will be basically done. The only thing we'll need is lighting, which is I gotta buy soon. All right, let's do it. What do we got? What's the camera? It's the Sony ZV-1. It's what we use to record the podcast, but I'm going to use it as a webcam. I don't know if I need this. How tall is it? It's like weird. Like I'd either want it to be massive or way smaller. The camera's needed more than the mic. Yeah, no, the camera's coming. I just need I'm getting the capture card tomorrow. What is this? Serotonin afterglow. Are you trying to get the 5G on me? I don't want to. I'm not trying to get the 5G mind virus. The fuck is this? What was it that Dr. Disrespect used? The rocks that are supposed to, like, block out 5G. Shungite. Yeah, is this Shungite? I don't want Shungite. Yeah, I've seen this. This is like Govi, right? The problem with this is, like, this is a little bit gamer, right? Look, here's what I'll say. I think you can be frustrated at Rabina for not wanting to listen to T-Core and Chemo about Tucker. But you got to blame T-Core and Chemo for thinking they have any chance of winning over Rabina when it comes to Tucker when she said, I think I found my person and I'm going to move to New York for him. That's on them. Like, me in America would try to at least keep up a facade to some other people for a while. At least when we were distancing ourselves, like, you know? It's like a SpongeBob thing. It's pretty cool. Okay. This is one of my pet peeves when people online, like, are criticizing me and people are like, Cory's humor, you guys wouldn't get it. He has a level, like, he's such a high level of comic. He's so funny and humorous and comical that you wouldn't. I feel like you guys are talking about me like I'm Rick and Morty. You know what I mean? See, I like this, but I don't like how it's like the plastic background. But this is cool. It's very cool. I don't like the plastic, like, backdrop. I don't know if I need a novelty cord telephone. Cory's humor is a litmus test for intelligence. Yeah. There's just the decorations, not even the grass wall. This is good. This is pretty cool. Just a cow accent chair for $220. Okay. It's a dog bed. Okay. I think the Mewtwo's kind of cooler. So I feel like this isn't real, though. It's just, like, printed. You know what I mean? But it is pretty cool. But no, I don't think we're gonna get this. Can you turn down the music? I'll turn it down a little bit. Oh my god, if I see these pair of lips one more time. I think, unfortunately, Five Nights at Freddy's has become, like, again, kind of like Rick and Morty. Like, you know when you go to the mall and they have those kiosks full of, like, the paintings of, like, Rick and Morty smoking weed? Or, like, Freddy Fazbear at the club? I feel like that's not... I feel like they fall into a similar category now. You know what I was looking into today? As something I wanted for the room? I wanted to get a like, Punch-Out arcade machine. Like, the big, like, thing you'd see at an arcade. I love Punch-Out. Like, that'd be a really cool thing. Yeah, America's doing a podcast with Deenies. It's awesome. All right, one more wave of links maybe before the episode, maybe two. Do we have a budget? No, it's, look. If I like it, I might get it. That's your budget. Nah, talking about me. people are getting on board with booting Tucker. Rabina obviously is not down, and it's unclear if T-Core is down, but it definitely seems like she is. T-Core is not down. Exactly. That's kind of the story of T-Core's life. TBH. All right. No more links. No more links. Cut them off. Cut them off. Cut them off. The instigator reveal. We all agree it's Joseph, right? Is that the prevailing theory right now, or do people still think it's Tucker? Because I'm sorry. I don't believe it's Angela. I don't believe it. What's up, Blood Demon? Products for a storefront? No. I would have a cracked out storefront, though. Most people think it's Joseph or Tucker. No, Joseph didn't admit it to Quinn. I saw the clip you guys are thinking. I don't think that's what happened. I think Joseph was saying, like, hey, have my back. Real tough kid. I can handle my shit. Oh, this song pisses me off, y'all. This song is so cool because it's Taylor being like, I'm a bad bitch. I'll perform no matter how sad I am. I don't give a fuck. I'm a professional. And then she goes back into boys' lyrics, which is fine. I think it's fine to sing about that. But it just doesn't feel like I don't like it in this song. Like, listen to these lyrics. Like, it pisses me off because this would be like one of my favorite Taylor songs otherwise. Like, this part is awesome. I love this. Love it. This is amazing. What do you mean he? No, I get it. I understand. I know. It's a great song, though. Okay, let's look at the links. Let's see them. I think this would be inappropriate for me to have hung up. Look, if I ever made like a monkey-themed steampunk room, I think I would get this. But I don't think that's my design goal. Just a Charmander plushie. I'm gonna get something Pokemon related, but it won't be Charmander. It's just wall decor. Modelo. Yeah, again, I just don't think this would be appropriate for me. I think it'd be a weird visual. How big is this? This has to be huge, right? 12 inches? This is fucking crazy. What the fuck? Ghastly or Gengar Starry Night? That's pretty cool. I don't want all of them. I like it. It's a little bit too kids' room, though. It's a little bit too kids' room. No, I will say this is the one rule I have. There's going to be no flowers, no plant life. I will be the only living thing in this room. This is not my vibe. This has got to look super shitty, right? It's a cool concept, but there's no way it looks good. These seem cool. You guys think of this as Dungeons and Dragons? I think of it as Dark Souls. What's it called? The Mimic? Yeah, I just don't think I would get Miss Pac-Man. I think I would get, like, some other game. It's got a lot of them. I don't know. I just don't know if the room is big enough to have a bumper pool table. I think that we'd have to commit the other part of the living room to a bumper pool table. Which I am open to, the idea. Sorry, Michael. Metrical lines. How small is the room? It's not small. It's just we don't have space, like, for a pool table. Like, a pool table is kind of a lot. Okay. Well, you know what, y'all? I think we got two good items here. We got the duck LED. This is pretty cool. The duck LED is cool and Zingbot's cool, I think. Bumper pool is smaller, yeah, but it's still big. Don't forget a chair for America. All right, hey, no more links. All right, I'm gonna cut it off now. I'm gonna use the restroom, then we're gonna watch the episode, and go from there. So I'm gonna put you guys on a be right back screen for a second.
Wait, stay like that? He's looking submissive
and breedable. Breedable, submissive and breedable.
You're a naughty, 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 naughty boy. Naughty, naughty boy. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. You're a naughty, naughty boy.
I like America a lot. Fuck me.
Got you now. Took a while, but I worked you out. Liar, liar, good at it. I look back now and boy, you're full of shame, shame, shame. You left your phone, your girlfriend rang while you weren't home. Shame, 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 I made her cry. Now she knows
If there's anything Cory's taught me though, is you gotta think of all the different scenarios. That's true.
bad boy, told a lie. So I said goodbye. Bad boy, caught you out.
Serious business.
Guys, Cory's lying. I'm telling the truth. As a society, we too often vote based off emotion. Not strategy.
Bad boy, caught you out. And there ain't no
All right. All right. So on Thursday is the Patreon Watch Along Then America podcast. I believe so, yeah. That's about right. All right, well, let's check back on my tweet. Gotta check on the tweet. That's why we put out the tweet. So we get to read the comments. It's a very fun cycle. The BRB is much louder than you're talking. Yeah, I'll adjust that.
It comes from a song called Peggy-O.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the music. Is America gonna watch? I will ask her. So, do you want to watch the episode? America's gonna sit this one out. I knew America was a recruit. Yeah. All right. Where is CBS? All right, we got it. All right, we're here. We're watching. All right, let's check the tweet. Time to see. How is it performing? I'm expecting several thousand likes. Okay, 316. 40 comments though. You love when you start some conversation. Are you a fan of the real late night crew? As in one of the most like unhinged Big Brother YouTube accounts of all time? No. If that's what you're referring to. But I don't know who else. Isn't that also what like Joseph and Taylor and them called each other? I think you gotta think Ainsley beats the Nether Gorgon, right? You'd think. I think Ainsley's got to be kind of like very high in the Big Brother power rankings in terms of like the mythology. Like in the Big Brother mythology, who's the strongest fighter? Like, is Otev stronger than Zingbot? Like, how does that work? At Americory trending. The trending tab has lost all its meaning. Izzy clears Lisa. Red vs. Kenny going to be a great show. I agree with that. Quinn doesn't want that. America would be Scrappy. Mamer, Jesus. I think America would beat Leah. For sure winners. Cory, Jared, Tucker. I think Tucker over Heisem is where a lot of people are screwing up. Americory is not really trending, y'all. It's not. it's the trending for you, which would make sense because I am Americory. Yeah, everyone's got Tucker. I don't see it. I think Heisem would break Tucker in half. Heisem's shorter? Maybe, but I don't know. Ha 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 ha. Alright, well, let's see what the tag is saying. I can't. I can't help but feel like there's a more delicate way of wording it. But I hear them. I hear them. I would say, like, I think I feel like Taylor experiences the same thing to even a more extreme degree. There's a direct relationship between how much love you get and how much hate you get. As one goes up, so does the other. You know what I mean? I'd rather have a ton of love and a ton of hate than just like dislike. But you know, heavy is the head that wears the crown. You know what I mean? Joseph's in the nether region, you think? I don't see any Taylor hate. I see a lot of Taylor hate. Chaotic. I think like the super fan Twitter community is less divided on her, but she also has like way more casuals hating her than most people. Yeah, it seems like the BB26 people like us. I feel like I shit talked a lot of the BB24 cast in the house, but they're also a less likable cast, I think. Yeah, the Rabina age stuff is weird, but you just gotta ignore those people. There's nothing to even talk about there. It's like, what? She's not pushing 40. It just doesn't matter. Like, there's some things you just don't talk about. Like, why is her age factoring into anything? You know? Some of them are Americorys. I don't know. Again, like, considering yourself an Americory does not make you associated with me or America. Like, it's like, I'm glad you like us, but if you're being an idiot, you're an idiot. Episode is starting. Let's do it. Previously on Big Brother. So this episode is just noms. So I guess we get HOH comp too. (9:30 to 10:30) is crazy. Yeah, Central Time makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, we get to see who the instigator is, see actually what they said. It's funny, like the twist was creating drama, and then the instigator realized it was creating drama, and is like, okay, wait, I shouldn't use it actually. You know, I should just get rid of this power. I think Tucker does remind me of Zach Rance a lot in the sense of he's a better presence on the episodes than he is on the feeds. And I wasn't watching a ton of feeds in BB16, but this is a thing I've heard repeatedly, where he kind of like during his speeches and during the live show, he like really does a lot, but in person he doesn't, or like on the feeds he's just kind of like a dude. Slept all day, yeah. Zach was an awful player too. Zach Rance versus Tucker, who's a worse player? Look, Zach was terrible, but I think Zach would use the veto on himself. But I think just because of Tucker's comp ability, maybe you'd say Tucker's better. I mean, I don't know. Is it Tucker? Don't act like Tucker's any good. Tucker's terrible. I really hope it's not Tucker because Rubina was crying over the instigator. That's exactly why I hope it was Tucker, because that would be hilarious. I think what happened is, like, Joseph did it and then realized how much it upset Rubina and was like, oh shit, Tucker can't find out or he's going to kill me. Tucker's going to be like, why are you spreading shit about me and Rubina? Like, what's your goal? I think it's Joseph. That's my theory. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. The Michael Jackson meme with Brooklyn. I will say, I'm turning on Cam. I like Cam a lot. here's the thing about Cam. Being a 0 out of 10 is like he just does nothing is a lot better than what a lot of people are doing. If I had Cam as my winner pick, I would not feel terrible. I don't think it was a terrible HOH week for Tucker. He got someone he needed to get out. Bowie Jane upside. I think he has more respect than Bowie Jane. Like, people don't dislike Cam in the house. Bowie Jane had a lot of people not liking her. Cam's a nice dude just starting to play. Yeah. It's kind of put a bit of a fire under his ass. Why is Leah upset? Has Leah been on the show much? Why are they creating a Leah Brooklyn segment? That was not shmoney. The way this is being edited, it makes it seem like Leah's about to win HOH. What an odd segment. Y'all, let me tell you, I don't think a sympathy vote would make me feel fucking anything. If I was evicted 4-1, I don't... It's to set up her showman's beef? What showman's beef? I think sympathy votes are so dumb. That's not true, right? Like, a mom has one big brother. Or is that not true? I guess they've never won as a mother. I guess they like retroactively because like Rachel's a mom now and Nicole's a mom now, but I guess. Okay, I got you. I will say it feels like Cam has gotten more airtime than you'd think, based on like how he's treated on Twitter as like such a non-factor. I feel like he has a lot of confessionals. I haven't watched all the episodes though. Is that wrong? Like it's not like he's the main character, but only recently. I hate how they do all these like live HOH comps recorded. Like shuffleboard and the quizzes and the knockout comps, especially knockout comps. Like knockout comps should be live. They're so fun to watch. This is the basement. So I don't think they're recording anything in the basement this season, from what I understand. It's like a different space. I think this is the backyard. Chelsea is really good in DR. What a weird start to the episode. Like I don't mind giving like people who don't have a lot of airtime like segments. Like I think that's good, but I kind of wish they give them character segments instead of like confusing, useless strategic segments. You know, like I think like Mimi, right? Like it was kind of hard to find a reason to give Mimi a real strategy segment for the entirety of her time in the house, except maybe like towards the Izzy flip. But they gave her like the storage room stuff, which I think showed a lot. Like maybe if they started teasing like everyone has a crush on Leah, I think that's a funny storyline. Showing Cam and Joseph and Quinn. I think there's actually like a lot of good segments to do. Yeah, give us the Leo segment. America and I watched that. We're like, damn, that's crazy. How did that fly under our radar? Why does T-Core speak in a British accent sometimes? Yeah, she's British. it's actually a very, very simple answer. Her accent is London and I believe Chicago. So it's an accent you probably haven't heard before. Quinn is ratting Angela out to who? Tucker? To T-Core and Chemo? Well, okay, if Chemo knows, Chemo's gonna rat it out to Tucker. I mean, for Quinn, Angela leaving is good. So I don't think that's a terrible thing, but I thought she was trolling. That'd be a crazy stunt. He's trying to get Angela on the block instead of Leah, yeah. I think him ratting it out's fine. Like, I think ultimately if they know Angela on board, that actually kind of helps them. But maybe they'll start to think, wait, Tucker actually doesn't have that many allies. Like, Leah and MJ don't like him anymore. Angela doesn't like him. He just has Rabina. Like, we could actually get Tucker back as our weapon if we tell him this stuff. This whole episode is being edited like Leo 1 HOH. It's so funny. I feel like Tucker would piss me off in jury. I feel like he'd be a big I told you so kind of person. It's one of these comps. Alright, let's name that toot. These quizzes are pretty crapshooty for the most part. These ones are not super like quiz based. These just like the studying ones are more, you know. Three chops. It's just how many times they do things. This is impossible. They're showing so many videos at once. A lot of these comps are like knowing the easy stuff and then trying to get in the producers' heads for the hard stuff. False. There was stuff before toothbrushing. Okay, I'm still in. Can I win this HOH comp? Angela, what the fuck? What a weird confessional. Angela's like, I know the answer, but why is Quinn wrong? Oh, god damn it, Quinn. Jesus, Quinn. Nothing out of the comp. All right. Oh, this is a complete fucking crapshoot comp. Are you kidding me? This is a crapshoot comp. This is so hard. Because the sounds don't sound that different to each other. Okay. I don't know why they do these. I mean, I like crapshoots. I like crapshoots, so whatever. I'm down. Fuck it. Oh, they're definitely from a soundboard. It's really like the default iMovie templates. Tucker's just hoping Chelsea doesn't win. Okay, it's definitely true. It's definitely true. Because the way they do these comps is they have these hyper-specific questions that you always just are, like, you want to put false to, but it's definitely true. Yeah, okay. That's the logic you use during these comps. Exactly, T-Core. Fuck yeah. Thank you. That was the logic in Name That Toot. It was like, there were exactly... This was the 12th fart or something. That's a meta thing you have to remember if you guys are gonna go on Big Brother. When they ask a super specific question, it's true. Every time. Good for her. I would say for like, you go on the show, you really want to win something. There were 6 candles on the left side of the cake, wasn't specific. No, that was the logic I used. But that was, look, I take my responsibility for that one. That's the worst confession I've ever heard from T-Core. I'm ready to crush Slay, who handed that to her. The 6 candles on the side of the cake, I'm stupid, because, like, if there were any candles on the cake, I would have memorized it, or at least heard something about it when studying. And I didn't. But those are different. That's a different kind of comp. Those are the studying comps. These are the watch a video, listen to sound, reaction comps. These are very different things. Weren't you a little distracted while studying? No, I studied. I was probably the best studied person in there, Mere Blue, I think. I knew everything. It was just that candle thing. I was so stupid. Like, if there was 7 candles, I would have known there was 7 candles. But like, when they said how many candles, I'm like, oh shit, I don't know how many candles there are, and I just guessed. It was funny because I thought America was really well studied going in there, but she just got by that trick question immediately. The right. You in America were making out, LOL. I was studied, y'all. Look, there's only so many pieces of information. How many did America get right? She got like 5 out of 7 or something? I know Blue got 6, I got 6, and Bowie and Felicia got 7. But they were also guessing in moments. Part of the reason why I was so well studied is Cam. Cam gave me the answers for most of them. Like, he knew the questions somehow. Like, look, I believe you, Katie, but if you didn't study, Plout, what the fuck are you talking about? I was there. I was walking in the have not room around a circle, memorizing things for hours before the live show. I was locked in. I'm pissed. I literally think I studied more than anyone in the house for that comp, which is like obviously like I'm the super fan. I studied the most for everything. I know this I get the clip, like I get that. It's I did not take a nap. I had the thing over my fucking eyes and I was doing it in my head. That's how you focus. It's like closing your eyes and visualizing it. That's the whole duh, like This is gonna piss me off, Lila. It's not. I'm not even entertaining that take, Lila. It's just someone rage baiting. Thank you, JPR, for the gift. I appreciate you. I'm telling you, like, Mackenzie stands are the most delusional people on the platform. But I think they're becoming more and more harmless as time goes on. They're all pretending like they're happy for T-Core. They're happy for themselves. They know they're safe. It's a funny segment. Me after Bowie wins HOH. I would say I am finding Chemo more and more frustrating to watch. Just the ratting out to Tucker is getting to me a little bit. And I think for Chemo, it actually is more beneficial to keep Tucker than it is for T-Core, because T-Core has a lot more options. But it is a bit annoying. Chemo's been frustrating since he told Tucker about Quinn's power. You're like, since week 2? Wait, so do we find out the instigator tonight? Yes? Okay. I guess we have 30 minutes left. No more comps. First instigator was before Noms. Alright, good. Leah's trajectory is literally America's, though. Like, literally always the renom person somehow doesn't end up on the block. Can we get a prediction on the instigator? Sure. Alright, I'm making it. Don't worry. All right, the poll's active, or the prediction's active. I said Joseph, Tucker, Angela, and other. Yeah, I mean, I think the way Leah is talking about Rabina is very blue America. Like, she's being very blue right now. But, just, like, positionally, I think she's more like America. All right, it looks like it's kind of split between Joseph and Tucker, honestly. Kind of impressive. A little bit more Joseph. This is one of the worst alliance names ever. Tucker is a terrible alliance namer. It's really bad. Here we go. Here we go. The poll's ending at the perfect time. Oh, it's Joseph. Oh, wait, no, they're showing us a lot of people. It's Joseph. Okay. It's Tucker.
Did they show us? It's Tucker?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? I told you, babe. I told you. What?
It's just the casuals. It's always the casuals, y'all.
I told you the whole Rubina thing and her crying, and then he went easy on her the next day.
This is funny. He made Rabina cry. I will say, he did a good job of making it seem like it wasn't him. It was always going to be Tucker. He's going to win AFP.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
What the fuck? 20K? Y'all, please vote 0. It'd be so funny. That's why I gave T-Core her money. That makes more sense. This is so clearly AFP. He gets the instigator. He also gets the costume. It's so over. If he gets evicted Thursday, he's got AFP locked up. He's running the show. That happens when you just win competitions like he is. And then you get all this additional stuff, like, it's tough. It's so funny. Like, this is such a weird thing where you get to vote for 0, 5, 10, or 20K. Because it's like, 5 and 10 will never be selected. Like, why would America be like, you know what? You did a 3 out of 4 kind of job. I think you've earned 10K. Like, that's not how people vote. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to vote the most or the least. It's so goofy. If he gets 20K and evicted before jury, he'll be happy. I'd be happy if I was him. And I will say, like, if Tucker becomes the underdog again, say he wins the AI arena and he's being targeted this week, like, it's so over. And also, the other thing is, this season, there is no clear other option. Like T-Core, but T-Core I don't think is beloved by casuals. I think she's fine. But, like, there's no clear second person it could be. I think with Cameron, there was Suri, who obviously, you know, has her popularity. It's more in the stipend? Oh, yeah. Way more. Tucker will be on Reindeer Games too? Yeah, he'll be on whatever they want. Whatever they're doing. When Angela turns on him, it'll wrap it up, yeah. He did make Robina cry, which is kind of crazy. So that's pretty good. Cam wins it because they think it's BB25 Cam? Maybe. They just mix up the pictures. Fuck Tucker for this? No, this is the first thing Tucker's done that I really like. It's crazy. Making Robina cry, it's insane. I really don't think he thought it would make her cry. Definitely not, no. But I think this was just the way of him, like, covering his own ass. You know what I mean? Making it seem like it wasn't him. He's tying with you to be my favorite modern BB player. I think it's weird to like me and Tucker. We're so different, but to each their own. What's your type? Like quirked up white boy? Like is that the middle of the Venn diagram? Stupid segment. He's a great singer. Okay. Okay. They're really trying to do fucking Bowie Jane. What is happening? That was crazy. That's funny. Editors had too much fun? Yeah, I guess. I like it. Fuck it. You know what? Give us more goofy stuff in the show. That's it? Why'd Rabina break down here? I need Rabina in the DR. I liked how they put this aftermath on the feeds. They usually wouldn't do something like that. It would take them like 10 minutes to put them on. Yeah, I don't understand this. It was like I would understand it if it was like they should have gotten Tucker out. Rabina wouldn't be able to handle this game without him. Like then it'd be like, "Oh my god, you're like, you're making it sound like I'm just riding Tucker to the end and all this shit." But it was the opposite. This is funny. The dynamic of this is funny. Tucker being the instigator. Damn, she's so small. Like, how tall is Tucker? Is he 6 feet? This is not their first kiss, right? Kind of an awkward kiss. But I'm not one to judge. Let's be real. Let's be clear. But it looked odd. He's 6'1". Yeah, he's tall, but I guess he looks huge next to her. Is Joseph the person who's been shown on the show the least, or is it Cam? I mean, Cam at least was nominated and stuff. She's 4'9", yeah. Is she 4'9" or 4'11"? She's really 4 foot. She is 4'9", right? Tucker reaction shot. I think the fact that Rabina was sobbing like that makes it so hard to believe it's Tucker. Like Tucker comforting Rabina, you know what I mean? I think it's like in the house, my gut would be it's Tucker. He's probably the fan favorite. But then after that, I don't think I would think it's him. That's why it was smart of him. I mean, it just wasn't intentional at all, right? But I mean, I think it's worked out. It is insane. Like, it's so hard watching some of these episodes after watching Big Brother 7. Like, imagine them getting Janelle in the DR and being like, all right, Janelle, you're going to say you're going to croche slay. Like, T-Core doesn't need that kind of help in the DR. Like, let her just talk. Also, what I'm realizing from watching the first couple episodes of BB7, holy fuck, Allison is so funny. I don't know why she keeps saying she wants to kill Janelle, like shoot her, but God, her confessionals are good. And Janelle's great in confessional too. It's obviously Boogie and Will are but everyone is so good. Jace is amazing in confessional. Also, we recorded the rewatch on this computer setup, so you guys are gonna hear the audio like direct from the computer. It's not gonna be like trying to hear it through the camera. So I think that's the better option for you guys. Like we did for the last episode of the BB25 rewatch. Allison's finale question was wild, yes. But like the confessional is so good, it's just I don't know why they force these lines, because like who likes them? Like I can't imagine the casuals like them. I just don't get it. Like who are they for? I think it kind of shows like how lowly the producers think of the players. Like they can't, like they feel like they have to come up with like the corniest lines because they can't do any better. People are comparing Leah and Allison. The difference between Leah and Allison, the difference between Allison and every like girl who tries to emulate that strategy somewhat, is Allison was extremely self-aware and cognizant that she was doing that. I feel like Leah is doing it to an extent, but when anyone mentions that she might be doing it, she gets extremely defensive and is like offended by it. Like Allison was very like, hell yeah, I'm doing that. Fuck you guys too. You know? I think that's what made her so iconic. Even though she wasn't beloved, Allison has a ton of haters, or had a ton of haters. Like, will you be recording the podcast from PC setup? No. No, absolutely not. The podcast will still be, you know. I think I will use this mic, though, so we'll have our own individual mics, so the audio should be better. Leah is like BB25 Matt. I think Matt's a lot better than Leah as a player. Say what you will about Matt, but his instincts are really good. Leah's instincts are really bad. I love this episode because they're giving us a ton of stupid-ass segments, and I like that. Here's what I will say. There's a lot of strategy in regards to these nominations that we're not going to see. Like a lot of it. Is this how you felt? Yeah, I felt like have not being able to eat for the first time is one of the best feelings ever. We usually went more all out for the 11:06 have nots ending. We'd make like a ton of like pizzas and burgers and everything. All right, some strategy. Here we go. I think they're editing this shit in such a funny order. Pizza rolls that first week. I love pizza rolls, Mike. Who doesn't? Come on. Oh, what a good feeling. Who told me I was good? Cam told me I was good a couple times. Bowie told me I was good. Felicia told me I was good. Jared told me I was good. Basically, everyone told me I was good except Jared the second time. Heisem didn't tell me he was good, but he eventually told me he wasn't nominating me. But I was always an option for a replacement nom, I guess. MJ is so lost. Are we kind of Riley taking you off as you're good? I think it's its own thing. Did we ever get to the bottom of the racial comments? No. We won't until, you know. What is this music? Yeah, I think you, at all times in Big Brother, you need to have a name you're willing to say. For the first, like, 3-4 weeks, I was saying Jag was the name I was saying. I said that to Heisem, I said it to Felicia, and, you know, and then that name became more obvious as time went on. It was like Blue or Cameron or someone. You have to have a name. That was, I remember America and I got mad at Jag, because we're like, Jag, you're going up to Cameron, you need to give him a pitch. Here's the name you say. Just say this person. Say Izzy. We know Cam doesn't like Izzy. And he's like, I just can't. Odds are he probably went up there and said America, but, you know. So there's no master confessional from T. Cora saying, and if he's up there, who knows what might happen? You know, she just wants him as a pawn. He doesn't have to be clear. He does not have to volunteer. That was a choice. He could have been like, I don't feel comfortable being on the block. I think I'm too big of a threat. But I've got your back, T. Cora. I'll win HOH next week and protect you. And I see a lot of people on Twitter talking about how, like, dumb it is for T. Cora to target Tucker. I think it's the right move to target Tucker. I really do. What is... Yeah, Angela is so funny. It's kind of genius. But that's what I'm talking about. When people say Angela has an ounce of win equity, it's like, no way. No one has any respect for Angela at all. Like, she's a GOAT. And she will always be a GOAT. I don't care about the competition wins. Like, if you don't have respect of the players around you, it's just not going to happen. People respect Mackenzie and Leah more than they do. Even Joseph more than Angela, you know? But I think it's the right move for T. Cora to get rid of Tucker because you don't know when you're going to have the chance again. You really don't. Like, it seems like, oh, you'll be fine. You might not be fine. You might have to take the shot now. If we didn't cut Heisem, he might have won out. Jag was immune from the final 9 on, basically. So I think that's one part of it. The second part of it is Rabina might be annoyed, but Rabina's going to stick with you. If you keep Tucker, Rabina's going to become a Tucker person if she's not already. You have to get rid of Tucker to actually have Rabina as your ally first. I think people like always think, oh, we can't get rid of America. Cory's going to be mad. If you get rid of America, I have to work with you. Having America in the house gives me another option. And also, T-Core doesn't have anyone gunning for her. The only people potentially gunning for her would be like MJ and Leah, but they've got other problems. MJ's got to target Quinn. I don't think T-Core is going to have anyone targeting her next week. Maybe if she puts up Angela, you know? But T-Core, I feel like, has an in with Chelsea. She's not even that bad with Cam after nominating him. I just think if you're T-Core, it's like, take that fucking shot. I think it's the move. I think you got to do it. Like, yeah, Tucker will protect T-Core, but for how long? Like, Jag was protecting me for a while. Then he stops protecting you. Is Angela a finale lock? No. The house is too wild this year. And, like, you got to remember, like, Felicia, like, in retrospect, it's like, oh, of course she made it so far. But she almost was evicted so many times. Like, it's never that straightforward. This was a bizarre-ass episode. I kind of liked it. I kind of enjoyed it, but it was very weird. So many segments, and I'm like, why the fuck was this a segment? Also, I don't think the resume is you should not worry about your resume on Big Brother like that. I think if you're liked enough socially, just try to get to the end of the game. Try to get to the end of the game and make sure you get there next to someone who people don't like as much. That's how you should play Big Brother. As long as you have the respect of your house guests, that's all that matters. It doesn't have to manifest through a ton of individual huge moves. It's interesting, Nina. Basically, it's just MJ talking to T-Core, and T-Core is like, we could work together next week. Is it possible that Angela leaves? It's possible. Yeah, it's just if you're Tucker, like, you volunteered, man. Like, you can't hold a grudge. Well, there's the confirmation. At this point, at least, T-Core is not targeting Tucker. She's smart. Don't tell production you want Tucker out. Maybe. Yeah, this is another moment where you just gotta, like, remember that Tucker's one of the worst players of all time. Because all he had to do to avoid the block was say, he didn't need to say anything. He could have gone to T. Cory and said, who do you think about nominating? Who do you think? If he did what Leah did and just stayed silent, he's safe this week. You know what I mean? Like, he actively puts himself in a position to go home every time he can. I just don't want people to lose the plot on Tucker. I like him as a character, and I feel like I'm coming off as this big Tucker hater, and I like Tucker quite a bit. I think he's a good dude as well. But he just, as a strategic player, he is one of the worst I've ever seen. Like, his ally wins HOH, and he's in danger of going home, despite her seemingly not wanting to target him. He wins the veto, does he use it on himself? It's crazy. He sucks at the game, but he's entertaining as fuck. Yeah, I mean, I think he's entertaining. But he's so good socially sometimes. He's a weird case. Anyways, that'll do it for today's stream. A brief 2.5 hours. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow, potentially, but next time I stream, you'll have a beautiful setup. Fancy-ass camera, the good audio quality with the mic. I'm looking forward to it. Is any of the friends online? Should I just raid RHAP? They're going to have a recap, right? But I assume Terran's going to be on RHAP, so I'll just raid RHAP. Because Terran's going to get off, so. Thank you all for hanging. See you guys soon.